The security of allied countries is at stake at the 75th anniversary NATO summit in Washington, and assurances of unity against a threat from the East alone are not enough. United States President Joe Biden stressed that it is incumbent on everyone to keep rearming their armies.
This is a critical step to maintaining our security. The first time ever, every NATO nation is pledging to develop plans for defense production at home. That means, as an alliance, we'll become more innovative and competitive. And we're able to produce more critical defense equipment more quickly than we may need it. You know, we will not be surpassed, we cannot be surpassed by anyone when it comes to our readiness.
There will be even more joint manoeuvres and NATO's eastern flank will be strengthened. Full use is to be made of the potential on land and sea of the new alliance members, Sweden and Finland. There will also be spending at least 2% of GDP on armaments in member countries, because the enemy is not going to back down. Russia is the greatest and direct threat to the security of the Allies. The threats we experience are global and internally connected. These are the conclusions of the Washington summit. The unity of the alliance countries pleases neither Russia nor China.
We will increase our support for Ukraine by establishing a NATO coordination and the security assistance and training for Ukraine, and by ensuring a sustained support for the long term. Support to Ukraine is not charity, it is in our own security interest. And we will reinforce our partnerships in the Indo-Pacific to push against the growing alignment of Russia, China, Iran and North Korea.
Hence the historic support for Ukraine, political in terms of future accession to NATO, though no specifics here, and military where there are specifics. Ukrainian air defence will gain new batteries of Patriot systems with components, as well as several other short-range systems. In this regard, the decision to support Kiev was unanimous.
I've just had a very good meeting with President Zelensky where I made it absolutely clear that as far as the UK is concerned, the change of government makes no difference to the support that we will provide. We've been united on this.
The alliance's task is to stop Russian imperialism, a point stressed by President Andrzej Duda during the summit and in a special interview with TV Republica. This most important goal that NATO must achieve is, firstly, to support Ukraine, and secondly, in the long term, to prevent Russia from winning the war against Ukraine. Russian barbarism, especially against the defenseless, must be stopped.
I'm the father, I'm the president, I'm a human. Yeah, so it's so difficult. It's so difficult to lose people. It's so difficult and to lose children. And of course, you see these people, you see parents, and then when their children are dying or dead, so it's you want to kill Putin at this moment. And of course, all of them, all of us, we want it very much.
The Washington summit reaffirmed the value of NATO's Article 5, which states that every member state may count on the assistance of others. The dinner given by Joe Biden was a farewell to the alliance's Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg. He will be replaced by Mark Rutte. NATO is changing, but it remains the biggest security guarantee for all member countries.